Well, I suppose this ought to be a confessional, I guess. It's October 11th, 2020, Sunday. Sorry. Trying to get this damn camera to set up. Neighbor John C., Roseman, California. It's October 11th, 2020. Some people, this particular month is just fall harvest, Halloween fun. The next month would be Thanksgiving, and then after that, Christmas. So we're entering into the holiday season. And it's supposed to be, theoretically, fun for a lot of us. The hardest damn thing to deal with is depression. Sorry, let me get this situated here. I expect a guy lounging back wouldn't be going through depression, but yeah. The holiday blues are nothing to laugh at, nothing to sneeze at. They are a serious thing. People are going through traumas, loss of loved ones. I have counseling sessions and doctor sessions and medications for it. But I guess those who fall on the sidelines who can't deal with any of them, like me, well, we have to moan and groan the best we can in whatever kind of format, just to piss people off, I guess. Holiday seasons used to be. Fill in the blank. But for me personally, it's been one of the hardest damn things. Since losing Ma back in 2013, February, Christmas used to mean a lot of things, and then decorating a house for her honor was the only way I could show my love for the afterlife. And then when I lost my brother several years later, it's just like the holiday spirit has just left the place, and all I'm left is dust and debris and ashfall and ghosts. And that's the painful thing when you're dealing with the loss of loved ones in a holiday season. You would have other family and friends to try to cheer you up, but they're, well, in my case, they're too damn busy. Everyone else has their own things. As the survivors of the loss, they have to move on. They have to try to find other ways to feel happy. But I know inside, they're still miserable as hell. And the holidays will be forever marred until the day they die. Modulant, I know it sounds like. It's very depressing, but you know, this is depression. This is the grief kicking in, and then the depression following right after, and then lasting for months. Thanksgiving was supposed to be a time of great feast with great families, or families around you that you know and love, or just people around you and enjoying a meal. And the hardest damn thing is you can fix yourself a meal and feel alone because you are alone. You can try to feel grateful and thankful that you're still alive and you're still breathing. I guess that's the only thing. While looking across the table, empty chairs, it really doesn't feel very thankful. At least not for me anyway. And Christmas gets even worse. Christmas gets even worse because a holiday my mother used to celebrate like crazy. And so did my brother. My brother was celebrated. because Ma would celebrate it. And it was a family thing. We would celebrate it with decorations and lights and Christmas trees. And if we had fixed food, we'd fix holiday food. Or buy a holiday food. Mostly we'd fix it. Baking, roasting, and feeling part of something. Or at least try to go to a different place that actually had a lot of people and we could celebrate with other people. Memories. Ghosts. Reality kicks in. And you're looking at dust covered and ghosts that linger. Memories that haunt in pictures. The feeling of chills every once in a great while, if you're lucky. Or maybe you could visit it in your dreams. Just to feel like you've been comforted somehow. Still doesn't make up for the loss of the ones that you loved. The ones that loved the holiday the most. And I too love the holidays. I love to decorate during the Christmas time because it would help celebrate the holidays. Even when Ma died, I had to do it just to celebrate her. It became twice as hard for me to do it to celebrate my own brother's passing. This will be the second year, and this is going to be the second Christmas without him. And I have to find stuff to decorate the place once more. So I can add some kind of life to an already dead place. It feels dead because to me it is dead. The only place that lives is ghosts and memories. It was hard enough when my mother died in an apartment complex many miles away from here. And just trying to live through that year. It was for several months before my brother and I found a place to live in. And that same year we decorated like crazy. Because we were so damn depressed and we were so damn hurting. We didn't want to lose the spirit of our mother. It's hard as hell for me to do this because talking about this, because it hurts like hell for me going through this. And when I have to tell a friend who moved up north to be with his family, he moved his own family up north, and to be with them while he lives the remaining of his life out there. I envy him and I'm jealous because his family's so alive and so next to him. And he had to be grateful that they are. Because when you lose family members, it's hard as hell. I can't even stand looking at myself in the mirror or even let alone in the camera as I'm talking about this because it hurts like hell for me to say this. I mean, how the hell do I tell you? I don't tell anybody else that hurts. How am I supposed to tell people how I'm feeling? Just keep it up inside? Tell people I'm fine? It would upset them and piss them off that somebody out there is hurting. My God. You can't hurt. You're supposed to be happy. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. We don't want to hear misery. We don't want to hear depression. We don't want to hear unhappiness. We don't want to hear people suffering at this point over here because this brings us down. It reminds us of a reality check at this point over here, which is bittersweet. No, it's not sweet. It's just totally bitter. We want it to mean something. We want it to be some kind of special meaning. We decorate as much as we can. As much as we try to decorate a place around us or leave a place decorated so we have just a little bit of happiness, maybe a representation. Something that we can actually look at and probably curse the living crap out of it. And then curse the living crap out of it as we thrash the damn thing. But for me, it remains. It remains as a way of telling me there may be hope left. And that's kind of dangerous for somebody feeling depressed. That's kind of dangerous for somebody going through depression at this point over here, because hope is one of those things that tries to alleviate and elevate the spirit, at least the blood pressure anyway, make us feel a little better. But after looking at it, when you're growling at it so damn much, that it looks like a damn eyesore, you just want to get rid of it. And then when you see the empty spot, you really hate yourself even further, because you just got rid of something that could have actually helped you out one way or another. Maybe one stability item, a physical presence, something that keeps trying to tell you that, there's something better coming down the pipeline. Even though everything else is looking like hell in a handbasket right now. I know I'm sounding maudlin. I'm sounding depressed. And I am. It's when you lose, it's not the physical items. It's where you put your faith and where you put your support in a hell of a lot for so many years. I put it into my family. At this point, people will be telling me go for religion at this point over here. Well, I am religious, but kind of hard to hug onto something that's totally vaporous instead of something warm and physical that you can actually hug and feel love. It's kind of hard to do these days. I bring up the damn COVID-19, but when you need that human contact, it sucks when you don't even have it. I know this is a very depressing video. It's a very depressing video for me too, just to say this. I'll probably put it in with the rest of my collection at this point. Usually I would put this on a damn audio tape and really go crazy, but just to put it on tape, maybe consider putting it out there. I don't know. I would have to think about that. I'm looking at the setup. Just a small table, dust-covered, ash-covered from all those damn fires. I'll show you. And I'll show you one little thing that still depends upon me as I depend upon her, and she's also depressed as hell as I am. So, let's turn you around. See this? Little girl, say hi to the people in the world. And that is the tree. All this time. All this time. I know, dusty as hell, isn't it? And this dog is never dusty as hell, but she's looking at me kind of weird. But that is it. And I'll show you what really depresses the hell out of me. It really gets my goat. My brother, my mother, and me. Yeah. The hardest damn thing for me to do is open this damn thing up. Magnets still work. like crazy. My brother, my mother, my dogs. My brother's ashtray, pendants of my mother and my brother. This is what depresses the hell out of me even further. This is life. Day by day, year by year, until the day I die. So, now you know. Now you know I'm a miserable son of a bitch. And it hurts. I'm in the kitchen right now, just closing things up a bit. My existence. I had this place cleaned up a while ago. Well, still can be straightened up a little bit. But that's home. Kitchen needs to be done a little bit. But again, said before, it's home. Living room. Home sweet home for right now. I'm not quite sure if it's home sweet home or not. Again, the mausoleum. Well, I guess that's enough for depression anyway. We were John C. Hyde Park Apartments, Roseman, California, signing off.